Well, bus capacity and connections will get an emergency boost to serve commuters if there's another major train breakdown. The Land Transport Authority reviewed the situation after the latest disruption last month, which affected about 250,000 commuters during evening rush hour.
This was the scene at many train stations on July 7th, when train services on the north, south and east-west lines were crippled for about 3 hours. For a disruption of that scale, the rail incident management plans were not adequate, noted Senior Minister of State for Transport Josephine Teo.
It is understandable why many affected commuters were unhappy with the management of the incident. The capacity of alternative travel connections between the heartlands and the city needed considerable strengthening and would have required significantly more resources beyond SMRTs to mitigate the impact.
Should similar rail incidents occur in future, authorities will boost the capacity of regular trunk bus services calling at affected MRT stations. Depending on the scale of the disruption, a number of buses can be diverted from other routes with lower demand to ease the situation. While the operating hours of government-contracted City Direct services can also be extended. These buses shuttle commuters between their neighbourhoods and the city. Mrs. Teo also revealed that in the case of a large-scale disruption, a special bus bridging plan will be implemented to serve commuters living in major towns in the northern, western and eastern parts of Singapore.
This will allow commuters in the city to travel via alternative MRT lines to key interchange stations such as Bishan, Paya Lebar and Buona Vista, and subsequently use special bridging buses for onward travel to towns such as Ang Mo Kio, Woodlands, Tampines and Choa Chu Kang. This special bridging plan works similarly in the reverse direction.
Now, Mrs. Teo said the improved contingency plan would give commuters options to travel between the city and the heartlands in case of a major train breakdown. She added that LTA and the transport operators had worked out the arrangements and the plan was recently put in place.